have read a comic book. If not, you can read ours. We are making informational comics, and you can read one every day by us.
How many of you like Spider-Man? Our comics have Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Wolverine, and more. They're not just comics, but ones you can learn from.
Some superheroes have their own comic book. Captain America does American history. Spider-Man has Spider Facts, and Thor is about weather.
We will have special editions on the history of comics. They will be open on February 10th, 2015. Hope you enjoy them and when they come out.
Good morning, Roundtown.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm with my friends Sabrina and Megan.
And we are going to tell you the breakfast and lunch. The breakfast menu is eggs
With toast,
with fruit or juice or milk. And the lunch menu is shrimp poppers,
or hot dog on roll.
also with cheesy mac and cheese, broccoli, or choice of fruit.
Have a
great day, Roundtown.
Good morning, Roundtown. Do you want to know the weather for today?
The high weather for today is 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like it is 20 degrees and partly sunny with some wind.
I hope it is not cold for you.
Do you like to laugh? If so, we will tell you some jokes.
Why did the football coach go to the bank?
I don't know. Why?
Because he wanted his quarterback.
Did you hear the joke about the broken pencil?
No.
Never mind. It's pointless.
What has one head, 1 foot, and 4 legs?
I don't know. What?
A bed.
Why was the computer cold?
Why?
It had all its windows open.
Will you remember me in a year?
Yeah.
Will you remember me in a month?
Yeah.
Will you remember me in a week?
Of course.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
See, you forgot me already.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Why?
Because 7, 8, 9. Hope you had a laugh listening to our jokes.
Let's start the morning with some flying facts about robins. Robins have about 2,900 feathers. Robins fly at about 17 to 32 miles per hour. Robins have a sweet tooth. Fruits, berries, sweet cakes, and even pastry dough are their favorites. The adult robin is preyed upon by hawks, cats, and larger snakes. There are about 65 species of robins. The European robin is perhaps the best known of all British birds. It is a common visitor to gardens and once attracted to food put out on a bird table. It will return to it all winter through. Features of the robin include its distant red breast and face, the gray underparts, round head, wings, and tail. Their flight is distinguishable by flapping wing beats, by rapid wing beats, for sure, fast flight. They contain heads its own robins, but only the Japanese and Raikian robins are closely related. The best way to see robin in your garden is to dig within minutes. One may perch on a fence or branch nearby, waiting to inspect the newly turned soil for earthworms. Have a happy day and look out for robins.
Do you like art? We love art. We are going to tell you about some special artwork. The Starry Night is an oil on canvas painting by the famous artist Vincent van Gogh, painted in June 1889.
And the Mona Lisa is a half-length portrait of a woman by the Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci, which has been acclaimed as the best known, the most visited, the most written about, the most sung about, the most parodied work of art in the world. There's a lot more art than that in the world. Maybe someday you can create artwork like that.
We're going to tell you about the Polar Bear Plunge. The Polar Bear Plunge is an event held in the winter.
Lots of teams jump into the freezing Susquehanna River. Usually the river is still frozen by the time people get in the river.
People who watch can do the chicken dance before teams get in.
If you don't do it, then you start practicing your chicken dance.
Friendship is always important in everybody's hearts.
We also have new students, so if you see anybody that you don't know, then say hello. Make sure that you be nice and try to make your green circle bigger. The golden rule is to treat people the way you want to be treated, so make sure you do that.
If you want to make new friends, you should go up to someone and ask them, do you want to play? And if they say yes, you just made a new friend. I hope you can make new friends today.
Oh, I am here with my friend Julianne.
And we're going to tell you about an excellent project we are doing in school.
The project we are doing is about treasures and how we can use them to help the people around us.
My idea is that we could do a dog walking service so people can get around easier. We want to make people happy, so we help them with walking dogs.
We asked adults to come into our room and do a feedback carousel. A feedback carousel is when people walk around a room and tell you their opinions and make you think about what you are doing.
Some examples of ideas we are doing, things like the dog walking service, a community garden, and a dance show, and a recycling can. We hope we have given you some good ideas about how you can help out other people around you.
In the lunchroom and on the bus, but there's one thing that we need to work on, and it is the hallways. Mr. Massoud's class has been noticing people won't stop running in the hallways, so I am going to show you some things to do and not to do. So here is one thing that you don't want to do, running in the hallways. Make sure to walk at a medium pace. One thing you should do is walk in the hallways quiet. If people are still running,